Juggernaut Collectibles here for an action figure review. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends Retro X-Men Rogue. Here you can see a readout describing Rogue's powers, and here is a product shot of Rogue. Here you can see up close there is some kind of a dirt or paint defect on the face of my Rogue. Out of the packaging you can see her here. She comes with an alternate hand, a right hand without the gloves, which would allow her to touch and absorb other people's power without the gloves. And here we have her left hand holding the right glove. This is a new mold. Now removing her from her packaging, you can see here that she is in her Jim Lee 1990s outfit. And as you can see, there are some paint defects, but it's pretty much okay. It's not a big deal, but I just hope it was really well painted. In terms of the face, you can see that there is some kind of dirt or paint defect. Thankfully, it's not a paint defect. I was able to remove it with warm water. One thing you don't want is a badly painted face. The body's okay, they can make mistakes there, but the face, it's really hard to fix. So she looks great so far. In terms of accessories, you can remove her hands, and the bracelet, which is supposed to be part of the gloves, can be removed as well. So just put it back and put on the alternate hand. In here, I particularly made a mistake because when I put on her hands without the gloves, I left the bracelet on. You need to remove it so it would look seamless. Yellow bracelet is actually part of the glove that she removed. In terms of the figure's height, she is 15.5 centimeters or 6.1 inches, which is close to the height in the comic books at 5'8". Here she is beside Mafex, Gambit, and the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse Magneto. In terms of this figure, I'm hoping that Mafex would come up with their own Rogue, and I think she would have a better set of accessories and a cloth jacket like Gambit here. Here she is besides the Marvel Legends Wolverine and Spider-Man. Here she is besides Jubilee and Shriek, the Legacy Rogue, and AOA Rogue. Now let's do some head swap. So let's remove the Retro Rogue. As you can see, she doesn't have a hinge on her head. Now moving the Age of Apocalypse Rogue, which has a hinge, let's put on her head. It doesn't look really good because it feels like her neck is so long and it's all yellow, like she's wearing a turtleneck up to the face, so it doesn't look good at all. But in terms of the AOA Rogue head, it looks great as well here. Just like when I place it in the Legacy Rogue body, she looks great. This head sculpt is well executed. It really looks gorgeous. Now let's try putting the Legacy Rogue head on the 90s Rogue body, and it looks okay as well. I've seen photos wherein this head was used and it looks pretty good. In terms of the Legacy Rogue body, it feels like her head and her hair is big compared to a skinny body. It just doesn't look right. Here she is besides the Marvel Select Magneto and Sabretooth, which are 7-inch scale. Here she is besides the Marvel Select Juggernaut and Colossus. I love it when Rogue and Juggernaut goes head to head. Here she is besides the Marvel Select Rogue and Gambit. In terms of alternate hands, we can see here that both Rogue has closed fist hands, and they also have the ungloved hands, and with the left hand holding the gloves. For Marvel Select, she's holding it differently compared to the other Rogue, wherein for Marvel Select it's upside down, and for Rogue it is, the Marvel Legends Rogue is upright. We can do a swap between the hands as well. It's just a little bit of different color or different shade of yellow, but it can work. It doesn't look that bad. You can do the same for the Marvel Select. You can use the same hands from the Marvel Legends and it looks okay as well. In terms of articulation, her head can look down. Her arms can extend that far. She can do a full 360 here. She doesn't have a bicep swivel. She has a single jointed elbow, and she can crunch a little. She has a upper torso swivel. She has a upper thigh swivel. She can do a split. She can kick that far. She can kick that far back. She has double jointed knees, and her feet can hinge down and up, and has an ankle rocker. She has a wrist swivel, and it can hinge forward and back as well. When this figure was first revealed, a lot of fans were excited. Unfortunately for fans overseas or outside America, this figure is very hard to get. It is somewhat a chase figure because it is an American Target exclusive. It did sold out immediately the first time it was set up for pre-order. In terms of the body mold, it is okay to use the old Rogue body, but I hope they just did some improvements as well, because for example, the neck doesn't have a hinge, though it's not that necessary because she has a big hair. I hope she came with open palm hands, which are with gloves similar to the Marvel Select. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can share it to your friends. Please like, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.